We're on California Avenue. In the car with me right now are 3/5 of the Avondale Ramblers. This is the St. Patrick's show, because you're all doing a St. Patrick's type show at Reggie's coming up, along with the
Reggie's amongst others.
Reggie's on Saturday the 14th with the Tossers headlining. The Avondale Ramblers are support, and also on the bill is the Siderunners, right?
Love it. That right there is a St. Patrick's Day show. Now, we're going to have you play a couple songs in the car. This is festive. This is incredible. And it's made more festive because Dante's Tavern provided pizza slices for us. We'll get to that. Thank you to Dante's for the hospitality. Most importantly, what you should know is this podcast episode is sponsored by C&H Financial Services. Business owners, are you tired of your hard-earned profits going toward paying expensive fees every time your customer pays with a credit or debit card? We're happy to. I'm out of breath. I need to put my head between my legs. We're happy to announce that our partners at C&H Financial Services have the solution. C&H is the fastest growing financial services company in Illinois, as recognized by Inc. magazine, and their patented technology allows you to eliminate 100% of the fees associated with accepting credit and debit cards as a form of payment. That's right, Avondale Ramblers.
That's right.
100% of the fees. C&H will also upgrade your business to the industry's leading point-of-sale system to streamline every aspect of your business for no cost. That's right.
That's right.
No cost.
No cost. Zero. Nothing. Nada.
Visit www.freeprocessingnow.com or call 855-600-2437 extension 999 and start saving money today.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Asta.
We have delicious slices. I've got a vegan slice from Dante's. Mondays are vegan nights here. 25% off vegan food. We've got food, but you have to sing for your supper first. It seems fair. Also, you don't want to get like pizza grease on your strings and these lovely instruments. What's that in the back? Oh, first of all, we have Hugh, we have Andy, and we have Dave in the car from Avondale Ramblers. I guess let's just get right to it. What are you going to play?
First song we're going to play is our new single, Out on the Lash. It's about a pub crawl down Grafton Street in Dublin.
It's going to be released tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Spotify.
If you're watching this, if you're listening, it's already out. If you're watching this on Facebook Live, today is Monday the 9th. It'll be out tomorrow, the 10th. Avondale Ramblers, live on California Avenue in a car. The smell of Dante's pizza wafting around. Have at it.
It's wafting.
It's wafting.
You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
I'll count it down, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Headed off down Grafton Street one Sunday afternoon, on my way to St. Teresa's, but wound up in a saloon. I couldn't help but sneak a peek while passing Davy Burns. Who should I see there at the bar? My good friend Bill Ahern. Going out on the lash, going out on the lash. From November to October, I'm a wild and restless rover. Going out on the lash, going out on the lash. Drink to the ghost of old Phil Lynott. Going out on the lash. I found myself in Kyo's for a pint or 2 or 3, on my way to pick up Caitlin for our anniversary. By the time I left, the sun was down, no flower cards in sight. It was too late for romance and I was itching for a fight. Going out on the lash, going out on the lash. From November to October, I'm a wild and restless rover. Going out on the lash, I'm going out on the lash. Drink to the ghost of old Phil Lynott. Going out on the lash, let's go! In trouble deep already, what's the harm in just one more? I can hear the boys are back blasting out from Brussels door. I woke up the next morning at the statue of St. Phil, with a head still full of whiskey and a pocket full of pills. Going out on the lash, going out on the lash, from November to October. I'm a wild and restless rover, going out on the lash, going out on the lash. Drink to the ghost of old Phil Lynott, going out on the lash. I'm going out on the lash, going out on the lash, from November to October. I'm a wild and restless rover, going out on the lash, going out on the lash. God bless the bones of Philip Lynott. Let's go out on the lash.
We're doing Irish music in the car. It is Car Con Carne. We already had you do Out on the Lash. Fantastic song, available basically now, for all intents and purposes.
Up on YouTube now, available tomorrow, Tuesday.
Spotify, Amazon, iTunes.
So what are you going to play now?
This is a song called One for the Ditch. This is a song about the very last drink you would have in the night. The drink that you know you shouldn't have.
The one that tips it over for you?
The one you don't even want, but you have it anyway. It's called One for the Ditch.
Avondale Ramblers are live in the car. It's Car Con Carne.
Who's counting down?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The mill whistle blows and they hand me a check, and it's burning a hole in my pocket. A better man said you should take that home, Fred. I know that he's right, oh, but the second shift rolls down the old canal road, and as one we arrive at the bar. Pints are lined up, lads are ready to sup, and the bartender hands me a jar. I will drink to the glory of great men of Ireland, one for the wife and the kids, one for me sweetheart, one for the road. What the hell, give me one for the ditch. She is calling, 'cause children are bawling. I tell you, the cell phone's a curse. She won't leave me alone, so turn off the ringtone. I'll go home in a minute, but first I will drink to the glory of great men of Ireland, one for the wife and the kids, one for me sweetheart, one for the road. What the hell, give me one for the ditch. One for the ditch, put me over the edge. One for the ditch, send me home to me bed. The wife, she is fuming, her voice it is booming, like a rock in a bowl round round in my head. Days in the doghouse, I finally crawled out. This isn't the first or the last. Say a prayer on me knees, wash me Q's and me P's, but the weekend is coming up fast. Set my sights on next Friday, I pray and I try, just keep myself clean until then. Grindstone to me nose till the mill whistle blows, and I'll do it all over again. I will drink to the glory of great men of Ireland, one for the wife and the kids, one for me sweetheart, one for the road. What the hell, give me one for the ditch. I will drink to the glory of great men of Ireland, one for the wife and the kids, one for me sweetheart, one for the road. What the hell, give me one for the ditch. What the hell, give me one for the ditch. What the hell, give me one for the ditch.
Avondale Ramblers in the car. That sounded so good. Yeah, that sounded so good. Were you nervous about doing this? Because you're all kind of like audio guys.
A little bit nervous about that, I have to admit.
That sounded amazing.
Cool.
And lyrically, God, those are fun lyrics.
Yeah, it's a phrase that we did use back in Ireland or at home. It's always one for the ditch is the last drink of the night.
And what was the thing you said about cell phones? They're a curse?
I tell her this cell phone's a curse. Won't leave me alone. Turn off the ringtone. I'll go home in a minute, but first.
All right, so you've successfully sang for your supper. And I should mention, if you're watching on Facebook Live right now, Avondale Ramblers did do another song, On the Lash, which you may have heard on Demo 312 on 101 WKQX.
Thank you, James.
My pleasure. But if you missed that on Facebook Live, I will upload it later tonight. Or maybe tomorrow. It depends on what time we actually wrap up. It depends on if we have one for the ditch after this.
We're bad influence.
It's a Monday
I know
night,
you're a
but
bad
it's a very
influence.
Irish Monday night.
It is a very Irish one. The world is ending. The coronavirus is going on. It's
going.
apocalyptic outside.
It's going into the ditch.
Have one for the ditch.
Have one for the ditch. All right, Hugh, let's move your microphone closer to your dulcet tone spewing mouth. I have here from Dante's. Again, I want to thank Dante's for the hospitality tonight. 3 meaty pizza slices.
What do we got here?
I did the whole when in Rome thing. They're doing vegan stuff on Monday nights. They've got 25% off everything vegan. Right?
Oh my God.
God has forsaken this podcast.
I think this is yours, Dave. The barbecue chicken.
I got one of those.
Barbecue
Oh,
chicken.
you got-
I like a barbecue chicken.
that's mine. That's sausage.
Got some other collection of meats.
Oh, so you guys blew it. I did the vegan slice, one of the 2 different vegan slices today. It's pineapple, jalapeno, and banana peppers on a
Those
pizza.
sound good, actually.
That does
This
sound
this
really good.
looks so great.
But
And
it's car con carne, right?
well, you guys covered the carne.
Got some carne with us.
Every now and then I could do carcine carne, just out of fairness. Oh, that looks good too. Can you hold that up, Hugh?
Yeah, this
Hold up
is
to that. Yes.
Hugh?
freshly made sausage. This is just a classic. It's just a
It's
slice
just
of
a classic.
sausage.
There we go, Gerber.
Chicken. Oh, that's a handsome slice.
A friend of mine today claimed that this show creates food envy, which I think is the goal, right? If you're Dante's, that's what you want to hear. That-
And envy us.
Oh, it's so good when it hits your mouth.
Okay, I'm dying to do this. This is tricky. This is a two-hander, so I
It
gotta.
is. You got to fold them. That's how the New Yorkers do, right?
Where's Chicago? Oh my God, so good. A little bit of heat there. Okay. Let's talk Avondale Ramblers. Like, I've known Gerber in the backseat forever. We go way back.
Way back.
Hugh, you do not sound like a native Chicagoan.
No, I'm not a native Chicagoan. I am a native Dubliner. I've been in Chicago since 1990 and known Andy probably since about 1992 or 93, right?
At least, yeah.
So, yeah, Andy graciously pulled me into the band here about 4 years ago. I'm very happy to be in, but yeah, obviously not a native Chicagoan. But
Well, let's talk about
now-
the band before you.
yeah,
Andy, was Avondale Ramblers like a traditional sounding Irish rock band back then? Before
well,
Hugh came along?
The way the original Ramblers came together was we had a gal who sang country came through the studio, but she was a solo artist. She didn't have a band. So I kind of threw together a band for my peeps, and Sean I've been playing with since the Million End days.
Sean Mulroney, who's
Sean
at the
Mulroney.
bar right now,
Yes.
who said the purpose he serves in the band is he's the charming, funny one.
Yes. And he's handsome too. He's good.
He is handsome. Just grab a napkin.
Oh, thank you.
that's why we didn't invite him into the car.
Yeah, he
Also,
just
he's-
overpower everybody
He
else.
said his ego was too big. Probably about right. So anyway, so Sean and me had been playing together forever. Fred had come through the studio playing in a band, and I recognized his drumming skill and swarthy good looks. So
Someone
I-
did say, I can't see all the comments as they come through. Someone did say, as you were performing, where are Fred's drums? And I could just picture Fred sitting at
They're
Dante's
in the
Tavern.
basement of the studio.
The cajon is in the bar.
Yeah, we brought the cajon.
We
They just-
initially were going to have him play through your sunroof.
Yes, we would have had more fun with this if it wasn't pouring rain.
And I know. I wish he could have played the cajon because it looks like something you do a raffle with.
Yeah.
Like pull people's names or raffle tickets out of there.
You can make it sound like an entire drum set. It's amazing.
Whenever Fred brings the cajon, it gets more attention than anyone else in the band.
Well, it's not something you see.
Usually try to leave it at home.
It's not something you see every day.
People love it.
So sorry, we're derailing Andy's story, the history of the Avondale, the secret origin.
I have a tendency to ramble, so I'll try and keep it hence the Ramblers. Get it? See how I did that? See how I worked that together? So anyway, Fred came through the studio, and when we were trying to put it together a backing band for this gal, I pulled in Sean and Fred right away. So that was sort of the core of the band, and we had a couple other people helping out with her. And then she, like, right as it was starting to get legs, she flaked out and moved to California. So we looked at ourselves and said, now what the hell do we do? And I said to Sean, it's like, okay, well, what do we want to do? Do we want to play live, or do we want to be a studio project? Because we had another project called the Sucky Sucky Boys, which was kind of a weird electronic, dirty, sleazy thing.
I was going to say, that's the name of my first adult movie.
Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, if we want to play live, let's finally put together the Irish band, because we could actually do it till we're old and gray and maybe even make a little money on it. And Sean, being Sean, was like, I want to play live. So we recruited...
Who doesn't want to see this kind of music live?
Right, exactly.
Really?
So I recruited another old client, Kevin Flynn from Kiss and Ride, who always had a hankering for the Irish music, and he had the right name, and he was game.
Yeah, the right name. He fit the suit. It's like the Brady Bunch. Yeah.
So we brought him in, and then we eventually recruited Nils from the Nash Cato Project.
I remember Nils.
And we had a long run. We put out, a couple EPs, a couple LPs, played a ton of shows. We saw several thousand people, and we shamrocked them all. But after about 7 years, Nils and Kevin weren't really getting along, and the shine had sort of worn off, and it seemed like time to kind of call it a day. So we did. And then Hugh, who I had a discussion with earlier, Hugh asked me at one point how many songs I'd ever written. I said, I don't know, 20, 30, 40? And he said, I've never written a song. Hugh played guitar, has been a musician, but he said, I've never written a song. So right coincidentally, after the Ramblers sort of did their last bow with Kevin, me and Hugh got together for a drink to catch up, and he's like, I've finally written a song. And it was about basically going home to Dublin
at Christmas. Yeah.
Called Christmas in Dublin. About fact, because in Dublin, like
I played that one, right?
I don't know if we ever officially released it.
I think so.
I think I did play it.
Maybe we did send it to you, because that was sort of the germ of this new band. And while I was like, okay, well, let's get my boys in to flesh it out, Sean and Fred. So we started working on it. And while we were working on it, I was like, we can still be the Avondale Ramblers. We don't have to kill this goose. So we basically started ramping back up, and we brought Dave on board, and we've been doing this for about 4 years, and it's been going great.
And if you're watching, you saw the band, you heard the band. They sound amazing.
Yeah.
So, all right, new music is out now. I mean, we're recording this on a Monday night. It comes out tomorrow. By the time a lot of people see it, it's out. 2 new songs?
2 new songs, Out on the Lash, which we played earlier, and will be uploaded. That's an original about a pub crawl down Grafton Street, and our own take on an Irish classic called The Old Triangle, which is a poem by Brendan Behan about Mountjoy Jail in Dublin. It's a great tune.
Andy, do you have a connection to Ireland or Irish music? Did you come to this naturally?
I did. I've always had an interest in it. There's Irish blood in my family. My mother is an O'Brien, and I was a huge Pogues fan. Like, I was interested in Irish music before, but then, like, when the Pogues came out, that really lit a fire under my butt. Love those guys so much. And then sort of in the 90s got distracted by, alternative rock.
Me too.
And then, you know how that happens, James. And then, like I said, when it came around, it's like, let's play something that we don't have to be the new young people, because we're not the new young people. And we never will be again.
Yeah, you can't compete at that level.
We sort of thought, we can grow old doing this. So it was fun to get back into it. And, it's like, it's what I think Irish music is one of those things that you either get it or you don't. Because a lot of people are like, what? Danny boy? It's not for me. But, like, I think if you're into that kind of music, there's something about it that's it goes very, very deep. It's basically the foundation of, country music. It's the foundation of a lot of musics.
Country music, bluegrass.
American music really started with Irish music when the Scots and the Irish brought it over. And, to me, it has always stirred something in my heart. It always went very deep, and I've always felt a huge connection to it. So,
Well, I mean, this band conveys authenticity. I mean, it just sounds right.
I hope
You did it.
Yeah.
I'll try.
All right, so if you're watching or listening, shows coming up. We mentioned this, I think, in the other recording, playing with the Tossers at Reggie's.
Yes.
Tossers with Reggie's on Saturday night.
Saturday, March 10th.
Saturday, March 10th.
Is it 10th? No,
that's
March
not-
14th.
14th.
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
I'm
March 14th.
wrong. March 14th.
The release is the 10th.
Daylight saving time fucked everything up. No one knows the date or
Oh,
time
I don't know
anymore.
if I'm coming or going.
Dirty Nellies, if you're out in the burbs, we'll be at Dirty Nellies in Palatine on the afternoon of Saturday, March 14th. And plan is to be at the Virgin Hotel for the parade on the morning of Saturday, 14th.
So this is your busy season.
It's a busy season. And,
You're like retail in December. This is the time when you get called into duty.
Exactly right. It's
Yeah,
the
right.
day that the Irish bands get paid.
it's like, wow, you actually make some money.
The Tossers get pulled out, dragged on stage at Reggie's. It's perfect.
Tossers, who I've done most of their records at this point.
Have you really?
The last 5 records, yep.
I love them. They didn't respond to my request for Car con Carne, though. Which makes me sad.
They're like trying to herd cats. It's a little tough to get.
I believe that's true.
It's sort of hard to get everybody on the same page in that band. God bless them.
I believe that's true.
Fantastic band.
Without a doubt. I probably wear my Tossers hoodie, in fact. All right. Avondale Ramblers. We'll see you at Reggie's, Dirty Nellies, maybe the Virgin Hotel. And we'll support your new music, available on all streaming platforms. And it's digital, which is
digital
exciting.
release.
It is digital.
We can consume you anywhere.
That's right.
And you sound so good. Thank you for doing this. Again, I realize what a dreary night it is, but hopefully the pizza from Dante's kept you well fed and happy.
Oh,
Delicious.
so good.
It is so good. I want to thank Dante's for that. I want to keep coming back to Dante's. I also want to thank C&H Financial Services for sponsoring this episode. I want to thank you for watching and listening. Avondale Ramblers, thank you so much. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Sláinte.
Fail along the Fodrick.